Crunch time, coming up big when it counts.
What is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to Crunch Time, where we come up big when it counts. I'm Dom with the great man Sauce, Luke, and Anth. How we going, gents?
What up?
Pretty good, Dom. I'm pretty good.
Good, mate. Doing well. Massive. Huge.
Massive week. Transfer deadline day was during the week, and I thought the best thing we can do in this forum is definitely go through, talk about the transfers, and then we can talk about some of the cards of those players and give some info for who knows what happens next in this hobby, to be honest. But it was massive. It's probably, in all honesty, will we agree that it was one of the biggest transfer seasons of our lifetime?
Yeah, biggest ever.
Definitely.
Biggest ever.
It was
just amazing.
Two of arguably.
Bleach put out this photo of like every transfer side by side next to each other. And it's like 40 odd superstars. And then all their new clubs, like it's amazing. Like to think that they're all going to be playing in new clubs, especially a lot of them at the Premier League. Like it's exciting times.
It's going to be very, very good.
Two of arguably the greatest players of our generation. Some young talent moving as well. Yeah, definitely very exciting.
Lukaku, the greatest English player of all time as well, is moving on to City.
It feels like anything that didn't happen this week, it just feels like so long ago.
Yeah. Greatest English player. God help me. Let's share my screen.
Grealish to City started off crazy, and then no one
100%.
cares anymore. No, I feel like it's like he's played for City for a year, for how long this transfer window's gone on for.
Legit, because it was so early. It was
just so early.
It feels like ages ago.
Do you think that's something that'll be done in like the last couple of days of the transfer season, and then like something big? But all the talk was obviously about one player in particular, which we'll get to at some stage. But we will start with this one. Moises Keane, going from Everton on loan with an obligation to buy for 20 mil to Juventus.
Good signing for Juve.
Started at Juventus?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
I think that's good. He was linked to a lot of places. He was linked to PSG. I think he was linked to Chelsea at one point. But like that's a good pickup. It's a good buy by Juve. Juve did well. They lost their best player, but they got quite a few, and they got money in the bank.
100%.
Yeah, the wages was a massive thing for Juve to move on. Ronaldo's wages.
So West Ham obviously started red hot so far in the Prem. They've signed Zuma from Chelsea for 30 mil.
I like that.
Thoughts, Lukey, as a Chelsea man, getting rid of him?
Well, I didn't mind it because, as it says there, Jules Koundé was meant to come in from Sevilla, but Sevilla ended up upping their asking price like 15 mil, and Chelsea just said, "Nah, like we're not doing that." So we sort of just made a bit of space for nothing really, but it'd be good to see him at another club. We're still pretty strong at the back. I don't mind our depth this season. Centre back,
mate.
Sorry, Thiago Silva's not even starting, and then you've also got the young lad who's played well in the first game. What was his name? Chalobah. So I mean,
we've got some good reinforcements there.
Chilwell a fullback as well.
Yeah,
Chilwell?
he doesn't play. He doesn't play center. He doesn't play in the middle.
Yeah, but you got defenders there. Like
plenty.
They got depth. Chelsea might have the most
I like
depth.
Zuma though. So it was a bit of a shame to see him go. But yeah, like I was saying, I thought Koundé was coming in from Sevilla, which was a good move, but yeah, not to be in the end.
So Bayern has signed Sabitzer.
That league is the biggest joke of a league. Like that is what a disgrace of a league. This is the team that came second, right? They lost their captain, arguably one of their best players, to the team that came first, and the team that's come first like the last however many years. Like it's just a disgrace of a league.
Didn't they lose their manager as well?
They lost their manager. Yeah. They lost him, and I think they lost
someone else as well.
Is it Upamecano as well?
Yeah, it was
their best centre back, their captain, and their manager in one transfer window.
He's not only their best centre; he's one of the best young centre backs in the world.
But they all went to the same fucking team.
It's wild.
That pisses me off, man.
It's the same as what they were doing with Dortmund, though. But I think there's a bit of an agreement there, though.
It's trash. It's just
it's not great for the league. No,
you got
definitely
one
not.
team. I hate that. I hate that about the German league.
Bundesliga is trash, mate. It's so bad.
It's
so bad.
Whatever.
All right, what do you rather, League 1 or Bundesliga?
League 1.
Jeez,
League 1.
He said it with confidence.
There's better talent, I reckon. And I don't think. Look, it's debatable, but I just think League 1. I think German league's a joke of a league.
They're a lot closer than what people think, I reckon.
German league?
Yeah.
Fair. But how can you have a league where you come second, and instead of trying to get better, you lose your 3 most pivotal pieces and you give them to your the team that beat you? I don't like that.
I do get your point. I do get what you mean.
It's a fair point. It's
like imagine.
I know we give you shit about league.
Imagine United came second last year, and then they go and give up. Well, last year's United teams are a lot different. Yeah, imagine they gave up Greenwood. Ollie goes as like a assistant manager, and Fred goes to sit on the bench
Definitely
as
Fred.
a second keeper. Like
Fred's going to the championship if he's going anywhere.
Fred's going to the Bundesliga.
God, that guy,
That's where he's going.
Do you think Fred's the weakest link on any team? Like, as in
he's in our team. So
in that team, 100%.
In terms of like
that guy, fucking hell.
Could be the weakest defensive midfielder going around. I look at N'Golo Kante. They're about the same size in terms of height, and Kante does not get like
bullied
off the ball as much as I've seen Fred get bullied off the ball by Trincao. He's getting bullied by Trincao, bro.
No, Trincao's like this.
Young kid,
and he's just getting bullied off the ball. Look, Fred might be, in my opinion, he's the weakest link on any team that I can remember. Like,
got to buy his cards, 100%.
I just can't think of anyone.
That's
I can't think of anyone else that's like going to let a team down that much. Maybe
Give
like
Fletcher back
on that Liverpool team.
I want Fletcher back.
I was gonna say if he's getting bullied by Trincao, imagine what Adama was gonna do next to him. He's
Adama killed him.
Flying. Yeah.
Adama's quad just cleaned him up, mate. His quad's
Oh, shit.
Anyway, back to it. Brighton signed Getafe midfielder Mark Cucurella after triggering his 18 million release clause. Thoughts on this fella? I don't know much about him.
No, I don't know much about him either.
I don't either.
Saying the Barca gets the 10% of the sale, though, so I'm assuming he has some sort of. Did he come from there?
Getafe.
Maybe it's a product, but it's
from the youth academy. Yeah,
maybe.
Seems like it.
Arsenal 1 year loan deal on this poor kid from Feyenoord.
Arsenal is the no.
No, he's going to Feyenoord. Reece Nelson is going to Feyenoord.
I've actually got a Reece Nelson card.
Leave on there.
Yeah,
a nice one as well.
Honestly,
that's good. Sorry, that's good news for Reece Nelson.
Yeah.
Well, did you see what happened with Maitland-Niles saying he wanted to get out and they kept him? Jeez, what a shame.
Ended up going, didn't he? I thought he ended up going.
No, I think he ended up staying. Is that red?
Yeah, red out of 149.
That's nice.
Saul doesn't give a shit. He's like, yeah.
Arsenal are the biggest shambles of a team.
Hudson-Odoi.
I rate that.
I don't think it ended up happening.
It didn't go through.
Yeah.
No. Lingard stayed at United.
I would have been happy for him to go on loan, to be honest.
This is good.
Oh, thank God he's gone.
This is so good.
No, this is good for both teams. I think I don't mind Dan James.
It is good for United. I'm not going to disagree. I am not going to disagree. This kid is no good. I'm sorry, he's no good.
Really?
He's no good, mate. Lingard should be starting over this guy.
Maybe in a team with a bit less attention, he might actually thrive.
I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to come good for Leeds. I think Leeds are like, I think you have something to prove, especially against United. You know what?
He's going to get replaced with Greenwood, though.
Wait, did he go on a permanent deal?
Yeah, we got rid of. No, it was initially reported as a loan.
Yeah,
and then we got rid of him. We're literally total fee of around 30 mil. That's what we pay for Ronaldo.
That's
you paid half for Ronaldo, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, we will get to that. But I don't know, Dan James. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of him. Never have been. I just think
he's average, but he's got room to grow. I think
he does have room to grow.
Still young. What is he?
21.
21.
Is he 21? I think.
Look at the top comment there. They overpaid.
That's okay. We'll take it, but this is a nice one.
This is brilliant.
Just walked out, terminated his contract with Arsenal and signed for
70% pay
Corinthians.
cut.
Does that not say something to you? Someone took 70% pay cut.
No. It's not even that. It's the fact that he could have done nothing. He could have sat on the Arsenal bench, sat at that club in London, and he said, "You know what? I'm not doing this anymore. I can't deal with, the amount of intolerance. I hate this club. I'm leaving $20 million on the table, and I'm going home." That is crazy to me.
That's crazy. It actually is.
That just shows how bad Arsenal is and how bad Arsenal is going to be for a while.
No, we'll get to that.
Nah,
later.
too early. Too soon.
This one's interesting.
Great.
Camavinga to Real Madrid. So thoughts on this, lads?
That's a steal for Real Madrid. I think if Camavinga lives up to what he's supposedly going to be, and Madrid wouldn't sign him unless he's got that potential.
And he's going to play with Mbappe next season. So
yeah, I think that's a good little signing.
Mbappe, Vinicius, Camavinga.
Yeah, if he packs on a
bit
bit
pretty good in the midfield.
Packs on a bit of size. He for some reason he reminds me of I think they're going to build him up to be like Seedorf, that type of thing. I think he plays that CM role. So I don't know. We'll see. I think this might be the signing of all of it in terms of the lower tier, like a
prospect and stuff.
Yeah, the under $50 million signing. I think this is the one.
That's a great price at 30 mil, I reckon.
18
I reckon you'll get nurtured into that team. Like I was saying, him and Valverde could be a good duo there.
Yeah.
As players like Casemiro and Modric, he'll learn a lot too. He'll play with some quality like Hazard and Bale. So I think it's a good move. I might even get a top.
You're going to get a top higher. I like it.
Yeah. Maybe.
I'll get an Mbappe one when he's there next year.
Yeah. Until he walks through the gates for free.
I love it. We can talk. We definitely will talk about it.
Let's talk about that. You want to go straight to it or no?
Let's keep Mbappe and Ronaldo to the end.
Okay. Deal
done. Odsonne Edouard from Crystal Palace signed him from Celtic on a permanent transfer.
Oh, Azura was telling me about this guy a while ago. Apparently he's really good. I watched a few highlights. He looks decent. I've never watched him play though. I've just watched those highlights.
Another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Dun, dun, dun. He doesn't care. He genuinely does not give a flying.
Skip it.
He's going for United. He goes for Leeds anyway. His new saviour is Dan James. If you don't know, Sauce's second team is Leeds. So
Arsenal supporters on loan.
Nah, Sauce will sign a permanent contract. He will sign a permanent to go to Leeds.
We're a shambles, mate. We're a shambles. I've given up on him. I've given up.
So
what are we? 3 games into the season? I've given up. I gave up halfway through last season.
Yeah, go on loan this season. You'll at least enjoy it a little bit.
Real Betis have reached an agreement with Arsenal for the signing of Hector Bellerin. So he's gone off to La Liga. What else we got? This is Tottenham. I'm telling you, I rate Espirito Santo as a coach, as a manager. I rate him, and their team's nice. Very nice. So they've signed 22-year-old Emerson from Barcelona for 30 mil. They're just adding pieces. They got Reguilon in there. They signed the other bloke as well. Came across from Serie A. Oh, I've gone blank. He's a defender, good player. They got Son. Kane stayed.
Kane staying makes it interesting.
It does, 100%. It does. So Good
But
pick
is
up
his
there.
like the question is his head there? Does he want to stay?
So this didn't go through, eh?
No, I don't think it did.
That would have been interesting.
No, it didn't. That would have. Yeah, you're right there.
That guy's not a footballer, man. Like that's a bodybuilder, dude.
If
That's
Adama learned how to finish, like that comment says, if Adama learned how to finish, it's all over.
He's a monster.
He was dribbling past defenders in that United game for fun. He just can't finish. He can't shoot the ball to save his life.
It's just crazy. Then West Ham also signed Nikola Vlasic from CSKA Moscow.
West Ham going to be a good team this year.
Yeah, man. They've done pretty good.
They're already cemented pretty well. This didn't go through.
I don't think that ever did it.
Don't worry about that guy. He's no good. That guy's no good. We're going to see where we are here, boys. We still got a lot of... Oh, my days. Let's go through them like this.
Just
Mbappe,
quickly.
who we got here?
No, we've been through this one.
Maitland-Niles.
Oh, no, we haven't.
He's not going.
So he basically said he wants to go, and they didn't let him go.
So Renato Sanchez broke down this one.
Husam?
Oh, no, it's not Griezmann. Sorry.
Husam Awa.
Husam Awa.
He's not interested in signing. Oh,
they didn't sign him.
Not surprised.
That'd be a good move, though.
You didn't end up getting Koundé.
I was talking about that before.
Lyon picked up Jeremy Boateng on a free transfer.
On a free, it's not bad.
That's a good pickup. This is a good pickup for Chelsea. They picked up Saul.
Yeah, this I didn't expect. That's
Well, he was linked to Chelsea, us,
Liverpool,
and he picked the team that's probably going to win the Premier League this season. So,
well, that's not let's not get ahead of ourselves here. This is the one, Nuno Mensch. That's pretty good. 19 years old, 40 million.
I think love PSG, man.
I think PSG, if they don't win the Champions League, I don't know what they're going to do. What's that? Awa to Tottenham?
No way.
No.
No.
Lingard, we know he stayed. No chance of signing Dani Olmo, Barcelona. That's
weird
again.
With Silva being there, Andre Silva being there as well.
Here we go.
Isn't that this is the best one? Griezmann going back to Atletico. I love that. You gotta love that.
Did João Felix go the other way, or did he end up going?
No.
He didn't end up going.
Which is bad for him. And
you know what? He'll do better at Atletico than he done at Barcelona. He'll actually be better.
Yeah. Atletico, they've literally purged through Barca and just picked up the best scraps. Picked up Suarez when they tried to, they were rude to Suarez. Suarez left, went back to Atletico. Now they got Griezmann for 60 million less than he was sold for. Like they did, Barcelona up there with Arsenal in terms of like biggest losers of this transfer window, in my opinion.
Biggest losers in general.
The difference is though, like I'll give Barcelona a bit of slack. Like they got no money, so
yeah,
Arsenal actually spent the most.
Fair point.
And one of the highest.
Arsenal spent the most in their history, and they ended up with 4 bummy players that might not turn out. Arsenal,
and relegation.
Arsenal are like majority of basketball collectors when they try to come into soccer, and they're like, all right, let's buy all the rookies and let's see how this pans out, and they all turn to shit. That's literally what I think of Arsenal. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Ben White isn't going to amount to much. It's just not going to happen. Anyway, let's get to the big boy.
The good pickup though for them was Odegaard, but Odegaard's going to be wasted there now. That's the thing. I don't know.
Arsenal are in a very bad position. They're on a slippery slope. I think they're going to have a tough next few years. I don't even know how they come out of this.
I don't know what this story is, but it's got the greatest English footballer of all time.
So this is brilliant.
I'm going to go through the list there.
There we go. So these are the top 10 most valuable transfers this summer. Still hard to believe. Messi left Barca as a free agent. Some crazy signings right up until the last minute. So Grealish, 105 million. Lukaku, 103. Sancho, 76. Messi, free. Varane, 36 mil. Hakimi, 54 mil. Donnarumma is free. Griezmann on loan. White, 52 mil. And Camavinga, 28 mil. Best transfer window ever.
Do you want to go through that list there? Who do you think will be the most effective, and who will be the biggest? Who do you think will be the biggest bust out of that list?
Can you scroll down
Just
to
those
that
ones
comment?
there.
What's it say there? We're very aware. Ronaldo should be on here. Sorry, guys.
Well, he should be replacing this bloke right here.
So let's
do it. Biggest bust, and then who's going to have the most impact?
I think
off that list.
Lukaku might be most impactful on that list. I just that's what my gut says. Lukaku just looks great in that Chelsea team, and Chelsea's stacked already. As much as I hate to say that, and biggest bust is going to be crazy to say. I have a feeling Sancho is going to be a bit of a bust. To be honest,
I was going to say the same thing, just because I don't think he's going to play much. Because Ronaldo coming in,
I think he plays. I don't get me wrong. I think he'll play. He'll get minutes, but
with James going, it's a bit easier now for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he can play either side, left and right. But
Rashford coming back too is a
but Rashford's back. Rashford's back in so international break, and then 4 weeks after that he's back.
Yeah,
but he's not going to play straight away. And if you're a winning side in those 4 weeks when he gets back, you don't just come into a team.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my theory. You sit on the bench.
Think they take out Greenwood.
Greenwood can't come out. If Greenwood gets
not right now.
sacrificed for my football club, I will lose my shit. He can't get sacrificed. He at the moment is the best player in that team.
Yeah, he saved them. I think every single game he scored in. I think he's just Greenwood's like the most special talent in the under 20 in the Prem right now.
Can I ask why England isn't picking him for their team?
I could see why. I mean, they've got Kane. He's not going to start over Kane.
Yeah, I know that, but he can play on the wing as well.
Yeah, but then you have to take out Sterling. You might have to take out Grealish. I can see him making the World Cup squad. Maybe
they should take. If he's in this sort of form, they have to take him to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Like I was saying for the Euros, like the tournaments, there's you take players who are in form and playing well. I think that's the best way to do it, and that's where I think maybe England was struggling a little bit at the start of the tournament. Harry Kane wasn't at his best. They kept persisting with him. They just got through the games.
When are we gonna say that Harry Kane's overrated? When's that point?
Oh.
Well, my point was 2 years ago when I said it. But anyway, besides the point, everyone laughed at me and called me an idiot. Fair enough. Whatever.
I know how
the savior of English football struggled to freaking score for England. So
I know how good he is. I know the impact he has on the field. I know that he's talented, whatever. But the last 6-7 games I've seen him play, so I guess majority of the Tottenham games, I think 2 of the Tottenham games, and all of the England games in the Euro, he just looks like he's walking at all times, and just the least impactful player. I guess that's part of the game. He just pops up, scores his goals, and that's his impact. But I don't know why it rubs me the wrong way. I'd take Greenwood over him right now any day of the week.
I don't know if that's sort of part of his role there as like a target man.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get that. He's a target man.
But I watch Lukaku as a target man. He does a hell of a lot more than what Harry Kane does as a target man.
Yeah.
So we're all going to say Sancho is going to be the bust. Source, your bust on that list.
As much as it hurts me to say, yeah.
It's easy. Ben White. He's going to be a bust. No doubt. Because Arsenal can't... Yeah. We got no idea when it comes to buying quality players.
Respect.
So
Respect.
That's pretty easy for me. I mean, I've got no faith in this management. I've lost hope in where the direction of the club has gone. So just pick any Arsenal. I mean, other than Odegaard, which I think he's actually a very good talent.
Saka?
No, Saka won't be a bust. If Saka's smart, he will see his contract out at Arsenal and he'll move on to a better club.
100%.
Let's be honest, right? He's a wasted talent at Arsenal. He's actually a wasted talent.
I feel him.
How
I feel him going to
got
Tottenham.
left? I'm gonna have a look.
So yeah,
and most impact. So Anthony went Lukaku, Lukey.
Hold on. I'm just looking this up. Someone else.
I don't even want to say Lukaku. Like Lukaku, it's just.
I'll be honest. It's gonna sound so biased, but it's biased for the fact that I know what we've got, and they say you can't polish a turd, but with Raf Varane, you can polish that turd because our back four isn't exactly the greatest. He's gonna have the most impact, and he had that against Wolves. I know it's Wolves, but he dominated.
Yeah,
him alongside De Gea.
Yeah, you're right. He's a quality player.
He's alright. Van Dijk runs rings.
No, I'm not saying he's better than Van Dijk.
But
like,
he
Van
is
Dijk
right.
is better
He's
than
pretty
him.
good.
But here's what we needed.
Yeah.
Would you rather have Van Dijk lining up for Liverpool as the main centre back and then turning to United and going, oh, we got an equally the same caliber player in Harry Maguire?
Yeah, no.
Or would you rather say we've got an equally matched player in Raf Varane? I know which one I'm taking out of the two. Varane over Maguire. So
I think yeah, United are sneaky. They've made really good signings. Like
yeah, but we're weak in the midfield.
No, you're weak because you've got Fred. But I think they'll buy someone,
Donny van der Beek sitting there, bro. He's just sitting there waiting to be played. He wanted to leave the football club. I don't know if you heard this story. He wanted to leave the football club. He had interest from Germany, Italy, and from other teams in England.
Donny did. Is this when he was at Ajax or now?
No, right now. His manager tried to deal him out on deadline day. He tried his hardest. Teams wanted him, and United were reluctant to let him go. So the fact that they're not letting him go, why the hell are we not playing this guy? And we're playing Fred and Matic.
Vengeance.
What? Why?
Yeah,
why?
I don't know. I like Donny as well. I think
the kid's young. I'd rather play the young kid. Anyway, besides the point. Anyway, let's get to the big one.
Oh, hold on, I was going to give my one.
Sorry.
I was looking at Saka's contract. How long he's a free agent in 2024, Saucy. So maybe you can sell him off before then and get a bit of cash. That'd be nice.
So you're most impactful out of that list.
I'm going to say from the start of the season so far, because I probably would have said Lukaku to be honest, but from what I've seen so far, I reckon it's going to be Hakimi. Hakimi's been great in his first few games of PSG. Him and Mbappe are linking up really well. Going forward, he's been really good. I honestly reckon it's going to be Hakimi.
It's not a bad one. It's a good player.
Just to go different to everyone else.
I'm gonna go Griezmann. I'm gonna go Griezmann. He's gonna come back to Atletico. He's gonna find his feet where he was at the pinnacle of his career. He went to Barcelona. He actually regressed. And him and Suarez playing side by side. Oh, what a combo up top. What a combo.
They're going to be good, man. They'll probably end up winning.
I'm telling you, they're going to win the league again. They're going back to back.
That you know what? That's a good sneaky bet. I'm going to have to
So, boys, where are we starting? Are we starting Ronaldo first or Mbappe?
Talk about what didn't happen. What didn't happen?
Let's talk about that. We're not going to talk about Grealish.
What do we need to talk about Grealish for?
Again.
He's been playing all right. He's been good.
Did you see the ripper goal he scored, mate? He didn't know nothing about it. Just hit his knee and just bopped in.
He's just yeah.
I saw him after the game.
Right place, right time, boys.
That instinct. It's just his instinct, though.
It is what it is.
Did you see him at there was some festival over in the UK on the weekend? Yeah, he was there. He looked like he was having a good old time.
He's a legend.
Probably a loose unit as well.
I reckon he would be.
Yeah, I reckon he would be.
Some of the stuff of him in the media as well, you can just tell.
He's just funny. The way he talks is just he's a talent. Anyway, so, Madrid, Atletico paying $3.50 to win the La Liga. I think that's a brilliant bet. Real Madrid at 210.
Okay,
take Atletico.
What about wait? PSG $1.09. 7 to win the league.
To win the league, or
Yeah.
$1.07 should be $1.01. They should just close betting, close the market.
I thought it was to win the Champions League. I was like, surely
obviously, the deal that never eventuated was Mbappe to Madrid. The official bid of 200 million was their last bid for him. PSG didn't want to sell him. Madrid is still certain they can sign Mbappe in January. So, your thoughts on this, lads?
Go first, Seth.
In what world? Like, it's just think about getting a $200 million offer on a card that you're gonna have to give away in a year's time for free. You're gonna have to donate in a year's time. But you're like, oh no, it'd be nice to have for a year because it fits well in a set that you've got, with a couple other good cards as well. Think about that. Just relate it back to card terms because that's crazy. That's nuts. First of all,
they're thinking Champions League. They're thinking Champions League. Like it's all about Champions League.
And if they don't,
and Mbappe goes to Madrid and wins it next season,
then they lose the card.
Can you imagine that happens?
PSG if he wins it for them, oh god,
no. PSG doesn't. Yeah, PSG doesn't win it this season. He goes to Madrid and he wins Madrid a Champions League in his first season there. Imagine that.
It says a lot about him as a player if you can go do that.
It says a lot about PSG.
There's no way.
They're all chokers.
There's no way.
No way, you reckon? I was just having a look here because the way I looked at it is they're basically having a $200 million gamble right now. Of course, like their squad's pretty stacked. They could probably win it without Mbappe right now, but you'd like to have him there. So as you were just talking there, I was just having a look at how much you win, how much prize money you get for winning the Champions League, and it says 19 million euros.
No, I thought it was more than that.
It's got to be more than that. That can't be right.
I'm sure it's more than that.
I thought it was
hold on. If a team competes from the group stage on and wins every game in the group stage, then proceeds to win the entire competition, they earn a total of 82 million in prize money.
So they're factoring that in, 82 million plus the glory of it.
I was going to say TV. They'd get TV money from that as well.
TV rights.
Sponsorships, yeah.
It might be worth it.
Definitely. If they can pull it off, yeah. If not, well, shit. Definitely. That's what I'm saying. It's almost like a $200 million gamble. Because this guy goes for free at the end of the next season to Real Madrid. Like it's known by PSG, Mbappe's camp, and Real Madrid that he's going to Real Madrid next season. If it's not going to be now, it's going to be next season. So, like either way for him, he's going to be in Madrid. At least he gets to play a season with Messi. That'd be pretty cool and probably good for his development too. And just playing with all those great players as well would be awesome for him.
I'm excited for it. I think Champions League will be interesting. Like we saw France get buckled out of the Euro. Like it would be concerning if they get bounced out of the Champions League early, especially if there's like any drama with Messi and Mbappe. I don't think there will be, but imagine there is. Like, because he is known to be a diva. That's the only thing.
Who, Mbappe or Messi?
Mbappe.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think it's if you're PSG and you got that money, I think it's worth a gamble. I think he's the player that gels them all together. I think Messi's good, Neymar's good, the whole team is amazing. Mbappe's your guy. That's your French. He's from there. Everyone wants him. Everyone has his jersey. That's the guy. You got to keep him.
I like it.
I reckon he's the guy in world football right now. Over Haaland. Over Haaland, for sure.
The guy in world football is this guy right here.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Honestly, this right here is the signing of the transfer market.
Is it official he's getting the number 7, Doma?
Yeah, he's going to get number 7, bro.
This to me is the most exciting transfer of them all. I don't care what anyone says. I've never seen so much hype about one thing. It's good for every player, every team in the Premier League. Like it's the guy, and the fact that he was linked to City, and then he came back and went to United. Like the psychology of that on City, on those players, the impact he's going to have on the field for United against also, all the other teams. I think that United were going to end up coming 5th or 6th this year. I don't think they had any chance. And I think now they're genuine title contenders because of the impact Ronaldo can have. Yeah. I think it's a four-way. It's an equal four-way race right now. That's my honest opinion.
Oh, it's a big call.
Nah, that's my honest opinion. I don't think Fred plays if Ronaldo's on the pitch.
That'd be good. I like what you're saying, Anthony.
I think he's the same as LeBron. He's LeBron. He'll tell, Ollie, you gotta fix this.
I said this to Source. I said the difference between LeBron and this guy. LeBron, like Ronaldo, hasn't got J.R. Smith. Like he's got Greenwood. He's got Sancho.
Yeah, he's got a
Varane,
team. He's got a team. Let's be honest.
Well, let's be honest. He's J.R. Smith. He's Fred. If we have to pick one, so I don't know.
If this guy's on the field, Fred doesn't play like that, or otherwise he's not playing.
No,
he's not playing.
No one plays like that if this guy's on the field. You don't play again.
He demands. I feel like he demands greatness from everyone, and that can also be to the detriment of some players too. Like we saw Fernandes for Portugal. Wasn't great, but it's just something. It's the storyline. The whole storyline is just wild to see him, finish or not finish off, but play the later stages of his career where he came up. Just something. It's just a story, really. It's like a movie. It's like a movie.
Lukey, when I said it's a four-way race, and you kind of made that face, you're kind of like, yeah. Why do you do that? Tell me.
Because I know what this guy can do.
No, but do you think that they've got a chance now of winning it?
I don't know. I still think it's between City and Chelsea, and I still think City are going to win it. That's what I reckon. But I think I reckon United will finish third.
Above Liverpool.
Above
third.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
Is third an L for them?
For United, no, I don't think so.
Champions League is the win for us. We just need to make it to Champions League. That's it.
I think that's
we overachieved last year. We overachieved.
Yeah, definitely.
But we overachieved. I'll explain it in the simplest terms possible last season. Yeah, how we were lucky. All right. City had the best team. They won it. All right. United had a team that was able to stay together for that long, therefore won it. I came second. Chelsea had problems with their team for half the season. If they had Thomas Tuchel from the start, they would have been above United. If Liverpool had all their injuries, they would have been above United. So there you go. We would have finished 4th or 5th last season regardless. That's the way you have to look at it. Don't look at it like every other person looks at it and tells me to look at it. Oh, but Ollie's a great coach and he got these guys to second. Yeah, we got to second because everyone else capitulated behind us. That's how we got to second. You're telling me if Jota didn't get injured, and Van Dijk wasn't injured for the whole season, and Thiago wasn't injured for most of the season. Already. That's what I'm saying. You're telling me you're going to finish behind us?
No, but
that's what I'm saying to you. There's a lot of factors, and a lot of United supporters. Yeah, no, but a lot of United supporters are looking at this now, going, "We're winning the league, and we're going to win Champions League because we've got Ronaldo." I'm bullish on that. I don't believe that for 1 second. It's going to take a while for the team to gel. By the time it gets up and running, maybe next year we can start talking about potentially winning the league because we've got another season. I don't care he's another year older, this guy. I agree with Luke.
He doesn't age.
It doesn't matter.
I don't care about this guy, what age he is. He will dominate. So it doesn't bother me. It's like Ronaldo's there now, so we'll get whoever the hell we want next year. We'll spend the money because he's there. If we want him to renew his 3rd-year option, we'll get him whoever the hell he wants next year. So I'm actually more excited about next season's transfer window for United and how the team's going to look. Fred won't be there. If you're worried about Donny van der Beek, he's not going to be there. The rumor on the street is we're going to spend all the money and we're going to get Haaland. That's the rumor on the street. Honestly.
Stop it.
No, that's honestly the rumor on the street. It was brought up ages ago, and it's been brought up again recently.
How's that going to work, though, Doma?
Play Ronaldo and Haaland up front. Why not?
So does Greenwood not play? Sancho not play? Rashford not play? Which one doesn't play?
Don't worry about Rashford. Will be gone, man. We'll get rid of him. Come off the bench. No, well, Rashford can take Martial's spot as a guy coming off the bench because Martial's not going to be at the club. He's not at the club next season.
Yeah, that's true.
Matic, he's not at the club next season.
I just think that United, if they don't compete for the title, like I'm not saying,
of course we'll compete. We're not.
No, I'm saying if this ends up as a blowout where City and Chelsea and Liverpool are all 15 points ahead of United, I think that's a terrible season. I think that's a terrible, terrible season for them. I think it needs to be very close. Like United have to compete the whole way through and then just get edged out. But I think that people are really underestimating the impact that he could have, that this man could have, and I have a feeling United could really push for a title.
If United won the title with Ronaldo, I wouldn't be upset. It just fits with. I love a good storyline, yeah.
Mate,
and the storyline goes so well.
Huh? That would be like LeBron going back to Cleveland.
It's just,
honestly, if he wins it,
I love a good storyline, and that would be the greatest storyline.
That would blow all my expectations out of the water on what I expect from this team. I expect what you said, Ant. Yeah, him to come and make an impact, and an impact a LeBron style. Get these young kids, build them up, teach them that winning mentality. I think he's going to be different to what a lot of people have said about him. Like, he's not going to be Juventus Ronaldo, where everyone's like, oh, it has to play through him, and he's arrogant and he's not going to care about the team. It's all about Ronaldo. I think it's a bit different. He's come back to Manchester United. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to some other club. He's got a lot of ties to that football club. There's a lot of guys that he actually played with that are at that football club. He's got a guy that he played with that's coaching him at that football club. And you saw his message that he put out. Sir Alex Ferguson is so involved with that football club still. He's at every single game, home and away, Champions League, Europa League, whatever league we're playing in. That means a lot to Ronaldo. And Ronaldo's whole premise around his whole career, and if you go back and look at it, whether he's putting it on for show, which I completely disagree if people think it, is to do it for Sir Alex Ferguson. No matter if it was at United, if it was at Madrid, if it was at Juventus, or now back at United. His whole career, since he came to Manchester United, was to try and do right by him. That's like his father figure.
Yeah. But you know what? It's crazy. I just think that him being at United, like you said, I think it will make him into a different player. I think this will be his final form, where he started off as a winger. I think this is his final player coach form. I think it'll be very similar to late stage LeBron. I think he'll still get 25 goals. I'm not gonna lie. I think he gets 25 goals this year. But
all competitions or just in the Prem?
I think in the Prem. I think
25.
That's massive, man.
I think no, 25 across. We'll see. I think he comes top goal scorer in the Prem. I think based on they'll be looking to feed him type of thing. I can see it happening. But it's interesting how at the start of this transfer season, we're talking about Messi, and he's come in and he's stolen the limelight completely.
A lot of people,
no one gives a fuck about Messi right now.
What do you say about people that have said, a lot of people have said what you just said, Ant, and a lot of them have said it because it's Messi went to Ligue 1 to a stacked team where he's playing against no one, and Ronaldo's gone to the best league in the world.
It says a lot about his mentality and about his attitude towards the game.
I know if he went to City, he went to City, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? He went to a team, they're a stacked team, but difference is he came back, he still would have come back to the best league. He's still playing against the best teams. He's still got to play against Chelsea and against Liverpool and against United.
He's on the best team if he goes to City.
Yeah, I understand that, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's gone to United. I just want your thoughts on that, because a lot of people just said that's why they're just disregarding the Messi transfer now, and they're like, whatever. It's a whatever thing to them.
It's big news
I
at the
think
time.
it's good for his storyline. I'll say it that way. Like in 20 years' time, we'll look back at this and we'll be like, if Ronaldo ends up winning, with United, it almost seals it. Like, who's the GOAT? Like, it's very persuasive in that conversation.
It's already the
Then
GOAT.
you can say whatever, like, you came back to a pretty
I know.
pretty bummy team, and he did it with them. And if Messi wins Champions League, it's less of an impact. As it's still good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like he went to a stacked team already. So I want to correct what I said. 25 goals for Ronaldo in a Premier League season. It's a bit unrealistic. I don't know why I had it in my head that 25 could be normal, but 25 is like close to record breaking type of thing.
25 all competitions, I could say.
Yeah, 25 all competitions. It would be more realistic.
Especially if they go far and they push on for Champions League in the later stages. 25 all competitions, I reckon, yeah.
Saucy, you got any thoughts on the GOAT?
What do you want me to say, Dom? What do you want me to say? He's coming to my fantasy team. That's all I know. I've signed him up. Fantasy, front three, Lukaku, Kane, Ronaldo. It doesn't get better than that. That's all I got to say about it, mate.
How the fuck do you end up with that? Oh, my God.
Because he was shit. He was shit when Lukaku came in the game and he picked him up in the waivers, and then he's just gone shit again to pick up Ronaldo. He's a hack. He's a cheat code.
Man.
It's all tactics, Lukey. It's all tactics, mate. It's all tactics. Nah, look, Dom, I think this is brilliant, and I'll just I'll touch on the point where you already said it, which is you've got one guy who's going to one of the most stacked teams and going to the according to the rankings, not even a top 5 league in the world. Portuguese league is above that, and then you got the other guy who's coming to the best league in the world and going to a top 4 club, right? I think Chelsea and Liverpool above United, but you never know. He might have this impact on people that he just lifts the play of everyone around him. And you said it perfectly about, him going, it being different, him coming back to United than going to like a Juve or it being a different situation where I feel like when he went to the Italian league, he just wanted to prove that he could win there as well. He can score goals there as well, as much as, people want to say. And, the host on Soccer Card Collective, Azura_cards, Daniel, he says that, the Italian league is one of the hardest leagues to score in and one of the best defensive leagues. And he went there and took the piss. Yeah. Let's be honest. And so I think that was a thing for him to tick off the bucket list and say, you know what? Well, I went to that league and I dominated. I was in the Premier League. I dominated. I went to La Liga. I dominated. And now he's going to come back to the Premier League. And look, I don't see anything but, him being able to bang in, I'm going to say comfortably he's going to kick. I'm not going to go out on the limb here and say 25 goals. I mean, that's quite a bit, but I could say easily he could bag 18 goals this season in the Prem alone. Especially because he will be taking all the penalties, yeah? So just keep that in mind.
We get a lot of those.
Fantastic. He's fantastic free kick record. Let's not forget that one.
Do you think that he takes penalties over Bruno?
100%.
You'd have to.
I genuinely
Bruno's
hope not.
dreaming if he's getting anywhere near a penalty spot this season. He's dreaming.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, I don't care if Ronaldo takes penalties, but Fernandes has to take free kicks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyone but Ronaldo takes free kicks. Anyone but Ronaldo.
Do you see him not taking a free kick?
No.
That's what I mean.
He's doing everything. He's going to take goal kicks, pens, corners, free kicks. He's doing everything, mate. Throw-ins.
Oh, my God.
He doesn't care, bro. He doesn't care. He's going to do everything.
It's him. He doesn't trust anyone. It's just him on his own.
Until he gets their trust, and then he'll just take everything but the throw-ins.
I'm gonna, if everyone's done, I'm gonna segue into something somewhat related to this.
You go.
What's gonna be the hottest soccer product next season?
Oh, EPL Prism.
This season.
EPL Prism, motherfuckers. That's going to be the best product. Like, I'll rip 6 boxes opening day. I cannot wait.
If they don't have, you know what? If they don't have a Ronaldo Kaboom,
Ronaldo,
Panini's
they'll milk it.
Panini's dropped the ball. Panini's dropped the ball. They don't
Panini are
deserve
going to
soccer
have
anymore.
Ronaldo
Give all
Kaboom,
the soccer to
Ronaldo
tops if they don't make
Cardladder.
that.
They'll give everything.
It's going to be literally a Ronaldo dump in product. Seriously, they're going to go crazy.
Ronaldo,
100%. Legends of the game. Ronaldo.
And rightfully so.
Ronaldo's going to get a rookie ticket and a historic ticket in the same product. They're going to do everything. They don't care, man.
First Prism RC card. Is it going to be an RC on the Prism?
100%. That's what I mean. He's going to get a rookie ticket and a historic ticket. 36. Well, Bamford got it at 31.
He's returned to United Prism.
Even the Tops Now card, when that comes out, I was
probably God. Print run 57,000.
57 million, bro.
That's being conservative. 57,000.
That's crazy. If your Prism is as cheap as it is right now next year,
nah, no way. I don't think it will be.
I hope it is. I would buy a case. It's probably the only case I'd buy of to rip as well. Like that would be the most fun rip.
Especially if you get like a low numbered Ronaldo stuff. That'd be sick.
Imagine a red on red Ronaldo.
Oh.
They say it's out of 149 though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
The beauty of it.
The number 7 out of 149 Ronaldo red.
Surely they just do a 7 out of 7.
Can you imagine? Think about.
They got to make some special shit for this set.
Lukaku, Grealish, Ronaldo. It's going to be stacked. The product will be stacked.
It's going to be insane. It's going to be so good, man. So good.
In saying that, though, he's going to have a Topps Chrome as well because they're in the Champions League. So in that case, what would you rather? He's Manchester United Prism or his Topps Chrome?
Everything.
One of all.
Yeah, everything. One of
Stadium
all.
Club.
I think I would rather
everything.
I think they'll have Kaboom Ronaldo, and I think that's the one. That's the one.
Ronaldo, everything Ronaldo. You think of PMG? They're just going to bring one special off of red PMG Ronaldo. Imagine that, boys! If you had a red PMG Ronaldo, oh god.
The blockchain, Panini blockchain Ronaldo.
Yeah, literally, they're going to do a blockchain on their site with the physical card and the blockchain card. It's just going to be a Ronaldo sale. Everything. They're going to take pieces of his underwear, Calvin Klein ad underwear, everything. They're going to put in cards. Bro. They don't care.
It sounds like a.
Source already said it. They're going to have a print run of
brainstorming meeting right now.
100%. We can help them. Source already said what they have to do. Just print 100,000 products next year for soccer. All EPL related. Don't worry about any other license that they have. That's it. They don't care.
Could you imagine they do? Who did the Ronaldo curated set? Was that Topps?
Yeah.
Where he's in his jocks.
Yeah, that one.
He's topless in every photo.
He definitely picked those photos. Just saying.
Yeah, and his autos are topless in his jocks.
Oh, he's the GOAT for a reason. He's the GOAT for a reason.
He does what he wants. Let's get to Fire or Flame. Does anyone have anything?
No.
And you've got some fire.
But mine's coming in shit my cards. I think mine is, and I find set on my PC for I guess the next few months that I want to collect. I want to collect not every, but all the main rookie tickets in a PSA 10. And I want to get them, I want to get the Greenwood. I've got, Mount I want to rebuy, even though I sold. Now it's dipped. Speaking of Greenwood I was bidding on 2.5 weeks ago, maybe right before the season, for $300 USD. And I just was like, I'll leave it. It went sold for 305. Now it's up at 450 USD. Crazy price.
Mate, what about his Topps Now rookie card that's got a shitload on the print run? And I think they're up to 125 a pop USD.
Not a fan. I think
for me... Not raw, surely not.
No, PSA 10.
No,
PSA 10,
yeah.
For me, the rookie ticket is the 2019-2020 Chronicles rookie ticket is my favorite card design in soccer. It's very close to 2017 Topps Chrome. Those two are my favorite, and I think that the rookie class for that year is going to be looked back on, and you're like, wow, that's a great box and a great product. I picked up a Tammy Abraham PSA 10, $80. I think
Recently?
that's a great, PSA 10.
Yeah, that's a good buy. Definitely a good buy.
That considering what he could be in the future, and if he ever comes back to the Prem, I think that's a buy.
Especially the way he started this season.
He looks good. Zaniolo is in there. You've got who else was I looking at? Vlahovic is in there. I've already said Greenwood. I've already said Mason Mount. Declan Rice is in there. Madison, Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr. Like I want to get all of these.
That's a good product, man.
And have them, and maybe even organize them in a way that's a nice display.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And then the other fire that I want to do, and I want to show it, but I'll talk about it now. I bought a historic ticket, Ronaldo PSA 10. Paid a little bit over for it, but I think it's it's a very, very nice card. I really like that card. I'm happy to pay overs for a card that I really think is worth it. But I want to get a new Ronaldo jersey. This might sound blasphemous as a Liverpool supporter, but I do want to get a new Ronaldo jersey, or the Ronaldo jersey that he's wearing in that photo, which I think is the Vodafone one or the AIG one. I think it's Vodafone.
Oh, no, in that was the Vodafone one. Vodafone.
And I want to frame them together. So have the frame jersey and then have the card on the side as well in that same frame. That's going to be my little project for
That'd be sick.
next few weeks. I think that historic ticket is, I can't stop raving on about it. Even the cracked ice, like I'm looking at a Greenwood cracked ice.
What does it look like? Because I'm going to get it up, just so people know.
Yeah, let me send that over. The cracked ice, obviously I have an affinity for it. I've got the Messi.
This is the Ronaldo, This is just,
They look beast.
Yeah.
Let me open it. There we go.
There you go.
See, I'll be honest with you, and I know it's an SGC slab. I don't like it in SGC slab at all. I don't think it pops as much because of the red on red and
the red,
That
fair enough. Yeah, I just clicked on the. But I completely agree with you, though.
To me, is one of the nicest designs. But then, I look at NBA, and I know in the NBA, it's just like, what the fuck is this? Just it's nothing. But if you want to talk about how limited these cards are, they're only found in Chronicles. They're only at the back of the hobby boxes, like the last card of the hobby box. You're guaranteed one historic or rookie ticket. So you've got like maybe, you split up in the leagues and everything. It's not a high chance, especially of getting a PSA 10.
And that year there weren't too many products. Panini weren't really, pumping out the soccer products in that year. Yeah. So I feel there's quite a bit of rarity to it. You're not wrong.
It's just to me, it is going to go down. I think we're going to look back in a couple of years' time and think that year those boxes were and are right now underpriced, Chronicles. But the rookie ticket and those in PSA 10 are going to be really sought after. I think Mason Mount, you're talking about like future club legends potentially. Declan Rice, Mason Mount, Mason Greenwood. That's a pretty good rookie crop. So
100%.
I definitely agree.
I like it.
That's my fire.
Anyone else got a fire or flame?
So leave me to last. I'm still thinking.
Sauce,
mate. I can flame Arsenal if you want again. I can't not flame him enough.
Don't worry about it.
What a joke with club we are. But yeah, nothing, mate. I'll leave it to that. I used up all my fire on the show during the week on Wednesday evening. So, if you want to listen to some real fire, go go tune into the Double Coverage podcast, number 61.
I don't have anything actually this week, to be honest. They usually have something, and I'm flaming someone, and really no one to flame, no one to fire. I would have flamed United if they didn't put a bid in for Ronaldo and he just went straight to City. I would have been ropeable. Literally ropeable.
I'm getting mine up, so just keep talking for 1 second.
Yeah,
it was never in doubt. Let's be honest. I think I'll never forget it. For the rest of my life, I reckon I'll tell my kids about that moment where me and my 5 mates were up watching it. It started as a joke phone call, like, oh, let's take the piss out of one of my mates who's a big United supporter. Take the piss out of him. I kept going. He bought this off me, and I kept saying, "You're going to throw it in the bin, like he's rubbish." And then seeing it turn, and then the other United mate joins. He goes, "Bro, like I think he's going to sign for United," and then no way. Then seeing it turn even more, and then getting to that point where we're all pressing refresh on Fabrizio's page. That is a night that I'll never forget. I was up till 2:30 in the morning just thinking, this is
unbelievable.
This is unbelievable, yeah.
What a moment.
Mate, that's the fire right there, mate. That's the fire right there. Fabrizio Romano. If he's the only man you should be getting your transfer news from, don't listen to any other source. Fabrizio Romano on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever it may be. If you're listening to anyone else, you're a fool. That's all I got to say. That's the fire.
I can't wait for that first.
You're not wrong. Not wrong.
Ronaldo.
We did say that he's the reason Ronaldo went back to United. It was Fabrizio. It was all he's doing. No one else. Just him. The GOAT.
Swindled him.
Just imagine the first time Ronaldo scores and he does "Sue" at Old Trafford.
Oh my god! When did I say it? I think I said it on the pod on.
I'll cry.
The pod on Monday. People are gonna rip out the chairs and start selling them on eBay.
Yeah, straight up.
Ronaldo's.
You want to talk about a goodbye?
Yeah.
Here's a quick goodbye. If you got a ticket to that game,
yeah, bro,
yeah,
and you slab that
Vince
ticket,
was talking about this.
Yeah, that's a smart play.
That's huge.
We'll see if someone's going to sell it online. I'll just buy it.
If I send that one
Slab
off to PSA Express sub. Send it to you, Dom, in the chat.
You sent it to me. All right, let's see. What do you got?
It's a little bit of a different one, not card related. It was something actually I talked about before. With Camavinga going to Madrid, it's the third kit that is not out yet. In my opinion, it's probably the best looking one out of the three. The home one is nice, but I've got too many home ones, so I can't buy that one. So I'm probably going to lean towards this one. I just like how the Adidas logo is like different colored, and I think that's the go for a lot of Adidas third kits this season. I know United's. I think United's is like that as well.
Why is every Adidas kit they just are the same?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's like the Nike ones, I guess. They got all those.
I was going to say that's more Nike. I don't mind Adidas. They're all right.
No, I like it. No, I'm just saying that they look similar, but I do love the color.
Yeah, that's why I don't have a lot of bright colored jerseys and stuff like that. So I reckon I might get this Camavinga on the back.
Put Mbappe on the back. You just preempted him coming in January. Just put Mbappe.
Yeah, I could. I wonder if our mates at Kitbag will let me do.
Mate, you can personalize it.
Speaking of Kitbag, they haven't got me my Liverpool jersey. I ordered that opening weekend.
Did you?
Really? Still not yet?
So you're telling me when I order my Ronaldo one, it's not going to come in time?
Oh, Ronaldo's going to be. It'll take a while.
Maybe I buy my first. Maybe I buy my first Ronaldo in like the third kit.
So that's probably a smarter play.
I gotta say, my mates bought kits from the United Direct, so not Kitbag. I think they might come from the same place though, and they got theirs like straight away. Came in like a week, just over a week.
Interesting.
I like it.
But yeah, that's my one. Camavinga third kit that should be released in the next few days or so. You've seen it here first.
I like it. Very nice. All right, boys. If that's it, we are done and dusted. It's been crunch time coming up big when it counts. I'm Dom with the great men, Sauce, Luke, and Ant. And peace.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Crunch Time on the Double Coverage Media Network. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to know when we drop a new episode. Also, feel free to leave a review on the Apple Podcasting app. Crunch Time, coming up big when it counts.